guys, it's the Geek this time for Formers Fridays. It's been a while, and we're taking a look at the last of the main Autobot headmasters for Titans Returns. Now, when I say the last, I don't mean it's like the last figure they're going to make or something like that. This is the last of the main 5 characters that was based off of the Japanese-only Headmasters cartoon that we never got. We've got like a 3 or 4-parter miniseries. We never got a 4th season. But in Japan, the whole show revolved around these 5 characters, which was the 4 main headmasters and then their leader, Fortress Maximus. Now, in the original show, the characters were not the little guy and the Autobot body. They were both one person. Basically, the vehicle part, which transformed became the upper body of the headmaster, was really just an extension of the head. And I like that better because it makes it a lot less complicated. But as far as us Americans go, the Autobot and the head piece are 2 separate entities, which is stupid, in my opinion. But we got the car, which is Chromedome himself, and then inside, take that off, is Stylor. And that's the biggest problem I have with these, is like, the head characters have these really goofy, half-assed attempt at alien names, when it's really, this is Chromedome, and this is basically just his mech. But a lot of people apparently don't like that in the West, so they stuck with the original American idea from the 80s when they did the 4-parter, which was the Autobots needed to make some kind of peace offering, so they're like, well, take our heads. That's a sign of trust, right? You can take our heads, and we can't function without you. So, that's what they did. But the vehicle, as it is pretty awesome. In fact, it's amazing. I love this vehicle. I've been wanting this figure for a very long time. And this is actually 2 guns. They merge together, and this is like a secondary little cockpit for Stylor. If we ever want him to, we can pretend this thing can fly. His hips are weird. There. So we can pretend either he can fly or he can ride canopy while another headmaster is driving, which is also something that's pretty interesting. I do like that idea where like you could have another headmaster on top, like say Stylor is driving, and then we could have another headmaster in the gun piece. And that's something I do like about the separate head characters, is like you could just have an extra mini head guy riding shotgun. But I'm not going to get into my grievances on some of that stuff. Anyway, we've seen him in in vehicle mode. We've seen the Stylor in robot mode. So let's take a look at Stylor's alt mode and Chromedome's robot mode. Transform! One! Okay guys, well here's Chromedome in robot mode. We got the 2 separate weapons work well as 1 or 2. Actually, I don't know if that would work as 2. I suppose if he held it from one of these side spots that would work, but it's an amazing figure. I'm so happy I finally got a hold of this guy. The hinges, none of them are clickety like some of the older ones. The waist swivels, and it has to for the transformation. The legs are a little empty, but that's a necessary evil, because part of the transformation is you have to crack them open to get the leg out and things like that. But he's very flexible. I love the idea of transparent tires, and the way he transforms and everything, I just love. One thing I don't like, and I think I've griped about this with every Headmaster figures that I've had, is that one of the things I really liked about the G1 figures was that you could flip open a little panel and see the readout of what the head was giving him in terms of power and things like that. And every head had a readout. There was 3 little spindles inside the chest cavity, and there was 3 little notches on every head. And when you plugged the head in, it would make those swivels move, and it was like a reaction to like, well, how far does each swivel get rolled back to see how strong, how smart, and how fast, I think, were the big 3 of how it worked. And it was fun to mix and match and see what could do what. But these things are a great, great reminder of at least my childhood, and I just love this little love letter to Headmaster fans that is Titan Returns. And hopefully I can snag many more of them very soon. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to leave you guys with some shots I took of some of my favorite figures and the main 5 Headmasters and some little hints to the old Japanese cartoon. I really hope you like it.
マスター